Hi, this is Pat. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I visited. Today's Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. I've been so busy, and then again, other times I think, what have I been doing? It is, been spring. Now we have summer coming in. I've been trying my hand at gardening this year. Got a few tomato plants, one zucchini plant, which seems to be more than enough. I planted some carrots, some white potatoes, sweet potatoes, cucumber, watermelon, and yeah, that's all. But all I've gotten so far is a couple of small tomatoes, the little salad, I call them salad tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. And it's been an adventure. There's a lot to learn. My parents always had a garden when I was a kid, but I just did what I was told. I didn't know all the things that I know now. So like the other day I went out and was like, "Oh, sorry, I have something on my shirt." Um, I went out and was like, what is happening with my tomatoes? And found there is something called a tomato hornworm, which is a great it was just helping itself to the plant and the tomatoes. I relocated him to another part of the usually relocated. So this is just gonna be a quick update of a couple of things I've been working on the last month and a half. One is the bobble hat, which a lot of people are doing this in conjunction with the movie The Sheep Detectives. I haven't seen the movie. It's by Donna Smith. I know you can find it on Ravelry. I don't remember how much it cost. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of $5 US dollars. Um, it is color work. If you haven't seen me before, I just started knitting last year, so 9 months ago, maybe. I've done a little bit of color work, but yeah, this one was a bit of a challenge at times. My local store, so here's my hat. Let me show you my hat. Look, pretty happy with it. And I have blocked it. I know I have some issues with stitches not always looking the best. I think I don't have consistent tension. I'm not sure. But I love the little shape. And you can even fold it up. And I would put it on, but then my hair would go more nuts than it already is. Yeah, this is humidity, natural curl. But yeah, you can also now, and the pattern calls for a pom-pom on it. I've not put the pom-pom. I'm not sure if I'm going to. So the yarn I used was a kit put together by my local yarn store. It's Malabrigo Rios. And those are the colors they used. And I labeled them the ABCD based on the pattern. So I wouldn't get confused because it's getting confused. Um, but those are the kit. Like I said, the local yarn store put together a kit with the yarn and the pattern. And so, and I don't remember which color is which. Just don't. I think yeah, this was A, I think. And of course, the white. And so they put it together because this dark color, it's a really dark gray. You don't need much of it, so they just had 25 grams of that. So we didn't have to buy way more yarn than you need for one hat. And actually, I have a lot of yarn left. I may be able to make some mitts. I'm not sure. I have to look. Maybe I can make. Maybe with another skein, you can make. There's a mitt pattern that goes along with this. Somebody has made mittens that look like this. I don't remember if there's anything else that goes with it, but it's a fun pattern. I did make some mistakes. At one point, I had to take this out because I knit Continental and I was trying to hold one yarn in my right hand and one in my left, and that wasn't working because I was using a much tighter tension with the one in my left than the one in my right. So all the little white specks were disappearing because I was pulling it too tight to the back. So for the most part, it's either one color, obviously, per round, or maybe two. I don't know if there was any that had three. Yeah, there were a few. No, I don't know if there were any rows that had 3 colors going on. I'm thinking there was. So I did that. I'm working on another pair of socks. I'm just using a vanilla sock pattern. And this is the sock and the yarn. This is a cotton yarn. And it's Lanes de Nord, made in Italy. Okay. It comes in an 80-gram ball, not 100 grams. And it is part cotton, no, part of the thing. See, it's, let's see, it's 88% cotton and 12% nylon. It is a sock weight or a sock yarn. This colorway it's just called Color 16. So I was knitting this, and the problem, and I'm almost done. And then I'm like, I don't want a knee sock for the summer. I want a crew sock. So, and I may have enough yarn for 2 pairs of socks just based on my foot size, because my it's not abnormally small, but it's not very large. I did find I had to do a different number of stitches. The stretching on this is different than using wool nylon sock yarn. I think the recovery or the stretch is different. So do be sure to do it in the round and try it on your foot and see how you think it feels. So I used the other half of the yarn. I had put it in 2 cakes so the stripes match. And I've started the other one, and I'm up to the heel. And then I'm going to see how far up do I need to go for it to be a shorty sock past the heel. And this is a short row shadow wrap heel from Jones Girl. Her name is Denise DeSantis. Her book, No Fear Sock Knitting. This is her toe up heel. That was a little stretch. So I need to know how far up I can go, and then will this be enough yarn to make another sock? I think it will be. I really think it will be enough to make another pair of socks because I want all the color. I mean, I don't want to, that's kind of the point. So I didn't want to chop it off here, and then I've got this yarn up here that doesn't go with anything, isn't enough for a sock, for 2 socks. So I'm working on that. Trying to think what else I've been working on. I'm working on a scarf. I didn't bring it in here. It's a new scarf by Purl Soho. And I'm sorry, I am just not prepared. But it's not a scarf. I'm sorry. See, it's a shawl. And it has different sections, have different stitch patterns. I'll show it a little bit later. I'm using Yarn Citizen wool, which has been discontinued, but my LYS had some, and I liked the color, so I bought some, and I'm pretty sure I have more than enough for 1 shawl, but you can always make like a matching hat and mitts with what I have left, or other things, because it's a color I like. So, and I've been reading. My local library's the summer reading program is also open to adults. If you log your reading on an app, and after 20 hours, you go in and they have tote bags. Adults get a tote bag. I just finished the other day. I haven't had a chance to go to the library yet. I've also been going to a couple of farmers markets, seeing what that's available. My local farmers market is on Thursday during the day, like from 10 to 2. I don't know why, but that's what they say it works for them. And I never was able to go when I worked because it's not, even from working from home, it's not close enough to really go there and book on my lunch hour. So, well, it would be tight squeeze for time. So now that I'm retired, I can go over there. I went 2 weeks ago with a friend, and I think it may have been their first market. So a lot of people didn't have vegetables ripe yet. They were like, we'll have more next week or the next week. I plan to go again this Thursday. Last Thursday, I had an appointment. I've been busy. Nothing bad, just work appointment, dental appointment. Went to visit family in North Carolina. Going back at the end of the month. And helping out a friend with a couple of things. And I'm glad I have the time that I can do those things. I also like being at home. Today it's rainy. I live in the South. It has been hot, like close to 90, high humidity. And we had drought for a while, but now we're starting to get a little rain. And today is a good slow, just drizzling off and on throughout the day. It's mid-morning. And it'll rain some during the night, and it should rain all day, which is good. And it's supposed to rain some more this week. So that's what I've been up to. I think I keep saying I'm trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing. Maybe I should just do shorter videos once a week. It's a little less overwhelming to get everything together and show you. And if I miss something, I miss something. So, you'll never know. But I did want to show you the hat and the sock. So yeah, the bobble hat. And I am happy with my results. Of course, it's too hot to wear. So, and if you like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you've made the bobble hat or used this sock yarn, please leave a comment below and let me know. And I will see you next time. Bye.